Hi guys, today I'm going to be making my kefir pancakes. It's a really simple recipe. I'm going to start off first because I always have these with some sort of fruit, somewhere between a fruit sauce and a fruit compote. And I do this simply by adding some frozen berries and a couple of tablespoons of honey. That would be 125 grams of frozen berries. I'm using strawberries here. You could use blueberries, you could use raspberries, whatever you want. So we'll get some heat under that, and that can just sit on a low heat while we get on with the pancakes. I have here 160 grams of plain flour. I prefer to use plain flour because I don't always have self-raising flour in. And it means that I don't have to worry about the raising agents maybe not being as fresh as possible. So I have half a teaspoon of baking powder, half a teaspoon of bicarb, and then I have 2 tablespoons of caster sugar and just a pinch of salt to balance that sweetness. Quick stir together. Okay, now we can get on with our wet ingredients, and I have here 1 cup or 250 mils of kefir, whatever you prefer, and to that I'm going to just add 2 eggs, and a teaspoon of vanilla. And if you haven't got kefir, you could always use buttermilk or some runny yogurt, maybe that you might just need to thin that out a little with a little drop of milk. And now we're just going to add one into the other and give it a quick whisk together until we have a lump-free batter. Okay, so that can sit for a moment while I get on with my pan. Oil a smooth pan. I'm using a bit of kitchen paper to spread that, and I like to use a cup measure, and this is a 1/4 cup measure. I think it's the perfect size for pancakes, and I'm not too sure if you can see, but you can see all these bubbles already beginning to form in the batter. I get 8 pancakes from this batter, and I find that perfect to feed 2 people. As soon as the bubbles begin to burst in the pancakes, I know it's time to flip them over, and then they'll just take another moment on the other side. It's the most difficult part. Have to be a little patient. That is my sauce ready, so off with the heat there. And I can just set the pan until my pancakes are ready and stacked. Ready to spoon my strawberries over my pancakes. Very good early morning work. I'll cut into these just so you can see just how fluffy and soft they are. I'm gonna go in. I hope you've enjoyed this recipe. I hope you give it a go. Tag me if you do, and until next time, have a good one.